How should I sound? Is my voice supposed to be quiet or loud?
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. I think it's going to be a good one today, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's get 10,000 subscribers. Let's do it. President Trump's big, beautiful bill just got passed, and the Democrats have found out that they have a Judas in their midst, and his name is Chuck Schumer. Yes, they are not happy with him because he actually voted for the bill, and I believe up to, I think, another 10 Democrats voted for the bill, and there are many on the left that are absolutely freaking out over this because they think that they have given up their leverage, the little bit that they had. All right, well, let's take a look.
I believe that's a tremendous mistake. It is almost unthinkable why Senate Democrats would vote to hand the few pieces of leverage that we have away for free when we've been sent here to protect Social Security, protect Medicaid, and protect Medicare.
Is it time for new leadership in the Senate?
Next question.
Senator Mark Kelly, who I hear puts the ass in astronaut, is jumping on the anti-Musk bandwagon and is virtue signaling by selling his Tesla. Now, the word on the street is that he's been wanting to do this for a while, and of course, this is the ideal time to state that he hates Musk and that he's just the most horrible person in the world. Now, Senator Kelly has also been one over the years that has been screaming about climate change and blah blah blah, save the planet. So you would think that him buying a Tesla would be a natural fit. Okay, but now he's getting rid of it. So what is he replacing it with? A Chevy Tahoe. Come on, that thing guzzles so much gas. It's like probably one of the worst vehicles to drive if you want to, save the planet. But anyways, look, it's his choice to purchase whatever you want. But take a look at what he's talking about with the Tesla that was made apparently by the devil. Take a look.
Here in Washington, driving to work for the last time in my Tesla. What matters is, doing the right thing. I think it's time to get rid of it. Elon Musk kind of turned out to be and I don't want to be driving a car built and designed by an
About a year ago, the mainstream media was singing to the heavens in delight and giddiness because they thought Donald Trump was going to jail.
Donald Trump is going to prison!
You can't bully the feds themselves. He's going to have to plea, or I'm predicting he's going to get charged and very likely will spend time in jail.
He could end up in prison.
It doesn't look very good for Donald Trump.
However, it appears that President Trump is getting the last laugh because he spoke today at the DOJ, and the same DOJ that was weaponized to defeat him and put him in jail for the rest of his life. So President Trump made a vow today that weaponization is now over.
We're turning the page on 4 long years of corruption, weaponization, and surrender to violent criminals, and we're restoring fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. The DOJ and the FBI will once again become the premier crime-fighting agencies on the face of the earth. I promised my wife I would never use a bad word, so just a little bad. The case against me was bullshit, and she correctly dismissed it.
President Trump is going to be cracking down on the criminal activity in this country that is absolutely just run wild. It is an out-of-control virus that's infected every major city across the country. He also stated that he will be getting rid of the liberal prosecutors, the Soros-bought and paid prosecutors that enable these criminals and just refuse to do their job.
I have no higher mission as President of the United States than to end this killing and stop this law-breaking and to making America safe again. Instead of having Marxist prosecutors who want to put police officers in handcuffs and go after a police officer rather than a criminal, I appointed patriotic, tough-on-crime warriors who will partner with police to put dangerous offenders behind bars, put them in jail.
Gavin Newsom is stirring up the hornet's nest by speaking against the party on certain issues in his new podcast. And Sunny Hostin from The View is one of the angry little bees that has emerged. And she is disgusted and outraged, the vapors, that he has the gall to bring on a political enemy onto his podcast and actually talk to that person like he's a real human being. Take a look.
I just think this is a poor strategy for Gavin Newsom. I actually did think that he was one of the leaders that would come out in terms of 2028. I remember watching his annual State of the Union address in California, and he criticized Republicans. Now he has a Steve Bannon on the show who's saying, you know, you're going to get to populism. There's a long road. He gives zero pushback. He showed his pretty white teeth and his cute face and did nothing other than that. And I think it's despicable.
And speaking of Gavin Newsom's podcast, it was observed that he was doing some really strange things with his hands as he was talking. Now, I talk with my hands, for sure, but I don't talk with my hands to the extent that what he was doing. Nobody quite knows what on earth he was doing. And it said, the word on the street is that he was trying to signal a deaf prostitute, which I think that's funny. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Some say that this action, him doing this type of thing, disqualifies him from being president because it would be too distracting from whatever he was talking about. So, but anyways, it's kind of funny. I don't know. What do you think he's doing? It's kind of crazy. Kamala Harris is popping back into the news cycle from a book that claims that her campaign team freaked out because of the interview that she gave with Tim Walz sitting next to her, and she was way shorter than Tim Walz. And that was the reason that they lost, or one of the reasons why they lost in a landslide. It's because her chair was too short. This is crazy. So they proceeded to give any other outlets that were going to be doing an interview with Kamala Harris very specific measurements for the chair and the type of chair that she was going to be sitting in so that it would help her win the presidency. Obviously, that didn't work, but let's see what these demands were. This is crazy. It says, for the rest of the campaign, her team required she be provided a chair that met certain specifications. Leg height, no less than 15 inches. Floor of the seat height, no less than 18.9 inches. It's very specific. Arms on chairs may not be very high. Arms must fall at a natural height. Chairs must be firm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not why they... the chair height was not one of the reasons why they lost. It was a lot of other things. A stolen Lexus was repeatedly rammed into a Chevy Mini Mart in California. The goal was to get an ATM, and the cops actually got there before the thieves left, or the thief, and but they couldn't do anything because I guess they can't pursue people in a vehicle. I don't know what's going on here, but this is Gavin Newsom's California. Check it out.
All started at about 3:30 in the morning when burglars repeatedly crashed the stolen Lexus ES350 in reverse into the Chevron Minimart on Lakeshore Avenue. The invaders had one thing in mind, the safe, but they were interrupted when Oakland police converged on scene, their lights flashing. The burglars took off in 2 cars, but instead of chasing them, the police car stayed behind, in accordance with department policy that bars officers from chasing suspects in property crimes. The same burglars then broke into the Chevron on Redwood Road. They then paid a visit to the Chevron in Montclair Village, ramming a car into the store and causing more damage.
I'm kind of tired of it, you know. It's getting pretty old here in Oakland, you know.
Betts agrees. She had to have contractors clean up the messes. Drivers couldn't get gas at the Lakeshore and Montclair stations because there's no way to pay with no electricity connecting the pumps.
Welcome to Gavin Newsom's California. Criminals ram a car into an Oakland Chevron to steal the ATM safe. Meanwhile, Pelosi and the Dems pretend everything is fine. That is the absolute truth. The cops even showed up in time, but by law cannot chase the felons, and that is just so stupid. I don't understand that at all. Of course, the car was stolen too. This will be the whole country if they try to make this a-hole president. Yeah, I think so. Now imagine this happening all across the USA. That's what you would get with Newsom as president. That'd be really sickening. Is this just strictly gas-only place or like a small store? I don't really think like what difference does that make? The thieves still rammed the car into the building to get access to the ATM, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I moved, sold, or closed all my businesses in Oakland / San Francisco in 2020 and moved away because I knew it would only get worse. And here's a real quick clip of of another view of the aftermath of what the thieves did at the Chevron. Check it out.
It's off the hook. This stuff gotta stop.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely wild. Oakland going.
January 6th, Capitol Police Officer Harry Dunn is having a full-blown meltdown because America didn't vote how he wanted. These people think democracy is only real when they win. Unfortunately, that is the truth, and that is why all this insanity is going to continue every single time they lose an election. Take a look.
November 5th, we had an opportunity. And you know what? We fucked it up. People sat at home. People got complacent. Maybe. People got complacent. You know what? America failed me. If I could be honest, America failed me. We had the opportunity. This ain't about tariffs. This ain't about policy and gender. This is about what's fucking right and what's fucking wrong.
Cry more. Totally, man. Come on. It's done. It's over with. Move on. Sheesh. You lost. He actually believes that he's one of the good guys. He's not. And that's, I think, the mindset of a lot of these liberals and the far left wacko liberals. They think they're the good guy. And, you know, that's like all good villains. They think what they're doing is actually the right thing, even if it means doing a lot of bad things. It's all rationalization. All rationalization. It's a sickness. All right. And that's the reason why they will lose. Yep. They're going to keep on whining and complaining and crying like this for the next 4 years. And no one's going to be listening. Everyone's going to be tuning out. Nobody wants to hear this. These ridiculous rants. Oh gosh. This is like when a toddler loses at Candyland and suddenly declares the game is rigged. Like flips over the board and stomps off. Oh boy, yeah, that's funny. Sounds like he shouldn't be anywhere near power. Now, I hope this guy doesn't start running for any kind of position in Congress or something, because, yeah, this dude is a straight-up evil dictator type of a personality, you know? And here's that baton-wielding terrorist. not really a terrorist, but I'm being hyperbolic. But she is, of course, complaining and whining, saying that it's all about her mental health and not about her smashing a baton over a competitor's head during a race. Let's take a listen.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
This is one of the craziest flip the script cases I've seen in a while. Laugh out loud. Does she want her victim to apologize for getting hit with the baton because she is emotionally damaged? Crazy world. I'm no prosecutor. Heck, I'm not even a lawyer, but I think I could win this case just by playing this clip. Let's take a look. Ooh. Ouch. Actions have consequences. You don't get to assault someone mid-race and walk away. Accountability is back. Yeah. No more free passes for bad behavior. Yes. I can't tell if she did it on purpose. She says she didn't. She has those crocodile tears flowing, but I don't know. I think there's something more to this story that we don't know about. I think she totally whacked her over the head on purpose for whatever reason. I don't know. So the position of the baton hand looks like an intent to swing motion. The arm and baton are high and behind the head. Even her torso is twisted in a wind-up motion. Yeah, I mean, this is a really crappy picture. But even with this poor quality, yeah, it looks like she's winding up to smack her. I've watched baton races before, and nobody is in that position when they're running with the baton. Anyways, this is not a natural position to be running in. She did it. Update. The runner charged with assault for hitting her opponent with a baton is now holding rallies, crying, and playing the victim. The NAACP, of course, is defending her, calling it shameful to suggest she did it on purpose. Of course, I'm sure that has nothing to do that she's black, even though she hit another black athlete. But I'm sure that they're playing the race card. Of course they are. We all know it. Anyways, I think she did it. Well, my friends, that is enough of the news. Buckle up. You're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I need Democrats to do something. I need Democrats to do something. I need Democrats to do something. If you're the party of the people, if you're the party who's representing the rest of us, if you're the party who has our best interest in mind, I need you to do something. I need the Democrats to do something. Please, please, I am begging you. I am begging you as someone who is having a hard time affording breakfast for her kid. I'm begging you as someone whose debt feels like it's becoming insurmountable at this rate. I am begging you.
Horrible. Yeah.
We the people out here on the streets, the people here every fucking day are doing the best we can. It is your job to represent us. I need you please to do something, anything, make a noise, make a protest, do something. Stop just all the damn words.
Well, the big problem is that you're asking the Democrats to care about you, and they don't. Not at all. They could care less what happens to you. You're pleading to the wrong party, my dear.
No one believes you. No one trusts you. No one thinks you're worth anything. Please do something. We're begging you.
So imagine being a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Still
Oh, yeah.
Like March 5th, 2025, and being like, oh my gosh, he's doing such a great job.
He is.
He's doing such an amazing job.
Awesome.
I'm so happy I voted for him.
He's killing it.
Look at him run this country so well. He's
Yeah.
doing such an amazing job. Imagine being that delusional. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Right. Jeez, what is going on? What are you doing? We're outrunning her. Oh, she's coming. How far do you want to run? Jeez, now she's kicking.
Hey, do you guys support Trump?
I voted for him, yeah.
Why?
Why?
He's fucking over
Puts
more white
America
people.
first. Jeez, back up. Ma'am.
Don't push him. Don't push him.
You guys, look at this. They just moved with me. And blocked up. Ma'am,
You're in my space.
I wasn't in your space. How's your day going?
Throw up the fucking salute if you guys are really about it, huh? If you guys are fucking Elon's boys, you fucking fascist cowards.
Just
huh?
Huh?
Show your face, bud. Show your face.
I brought my 2 white boys here so they don't grow up to be fascists. I want them to grow up to be like these fascists.
No. We don't support fascism. What'd you say?
He's a child. You're not allowed to touch my child. Don't touch her kid.
I didn't touch your kid.
Fucking touch her
I didn't
kid.
touch your kid.
Yo, that's fucking gross. You guys are fucking gross.
Show your face, man.
Sick. You're fucking pathetic. Why don't you throw up your Elon salute? You fucking coward. You are a fucking coward. You are a fucking child.
They got the
Jeez.
wrong.
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
If we're permitted to be there.
So am I.
I don't know who this guy is, and I totally missed this protest. I have no idea when it happened, but I don't know. This guy really lacks a little bit of personality to be out there amongst the people trying to get reactions and stuff. He falls kind of flat in my personal opinion. I think I would do a much better job covering some of these rallies and trying to get reactions out of people, but I don't know. I'm just maybe a little biased. But yeah, this I don't know what's up with the enforcer lady in the hazard vest. She's just like all over this guy who's no offense, but he kind of feels more like a soy boy than anything else. But anyways, yeah, crazy stuff.
The United States the best country in the world?
I know.
No. Could you name 3 countries better?
Like most of Europe.
Be specific. Give me some.
I can't though, because every country has their own problems, and I know that it's hard. I really
Let's play a game. Let's play a game. What country's better? Exactly. What country's better? The United States or Mexico?
Oh, well, I haven't been to Mexico, and I would like to go to kind of just get a better sense of what life is like there.
No way.
They obviously deal with a lot of different issues that we don't, but I think they have a lot of wonderful things about Mexico. Honestly, I would like to live in Mexico if I could.
Why? Why would you want to live in Mexico? I don't know. I've only been to one little part of Mexico, and that was like right across the border in New Mexico, crossing the border. And it was like a third world country. It was so gross and dilapidated in a lot of the town there. But yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to be slaughtered by the cartel. So I'll stay safe here in America, in my lovely home in Utah, where I'm safe and sound. I don't have to worry about being beheaded by some crazy cartel member.
Alrighty.
Do people even think about the fact that by trying to kick trans women out of women's sports, what you're actually doing is inviting trans men into women's sports? Have you seen trans men lately? Do you really want your daughter being tackled by a trans man in the middle of a field hockey game? Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
What's up? We are back at school. Honestly, this is the first time in a while that I've actually was excited to be back, because it's nice to be in a space that I'm a little bit more affirmed in my identity. It makes a big difference.
So remember, folks, this man thinks he is more affirmed in front of little kids. Do you really want somebody like this teaching your kids? I know I wouldn't. Yeesh.
Rockin' confidence.
Rockin' confidence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I got. I am not afraid to flaunt my beauty. Not
Beauty?
afraid to show the world who is beautiful. I got rockin' confidence. Rockin' confidence. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please
I
make it
love
stop.
being myself, spreading that peace everyone's missing. I got rockin' confidence. Rockin' confidence.
No.
Spreading love and happiness around the world.
Is that what you're doing?
Remembering everyone to be themselves. Rockin' confidence. Rockin' confidence.
Oh, come on.
Not afraid to be who I want to be in life. No matter what anyone says.
That's a good message.
Confidence. Rockin' confidence.
Please make it stop.
Rockin' confidence. Rockin' confidence.
Oh, I think you're rocking diabetes. That's I think that's about all you're rocking, my dear.
I can't believe there's a chance that if someone's born in the year 2025, they could actually see the year 3000. That literally just blows my brain.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I didn't hear a word you said. Ay, ay, ay.
Trump is a devil, and he's trying to destroy the present moment to distract you.
Okay.
I was writing in my journal doing shadow work, and I realized this.
Shadow work?
The devil knows that there is no kind of peace like the present moment and the safety, stability, and love and light that it provides. That's why he is trying to take you outside of yourself and focus on the world instead of within yourself to give the illusion that the present moment is nothing but hell. True happiness comes from within. True stability, love, light, and safety comes from within. So I would advise you to practice gratitude and focus on everything good in your life and everything in your life that you have complete control over. Look
good.
within, and you will find the happiness, peace, and stability that you desperately crave and definitely deserve. The devil wants to destroy you by taking you outside of yourself, so you won't remember love, and all you will see is chaos and destruction, which is all just an illusion. If the devil can destroy you and take you out of this world by your own hands or by someone else's hands, then it's another step closer he gets to winning.
That's true. This guy, assuming it's a guy, I think it's a guy. There's a lot of truth in what he's saying. And there's a lot of projection there. He's not talking about the Republicans. He's definitely talking about the left and the far left, especially.
But let's not let the devil win, because he doesn't deserve that kind of satisfaction.
That's true.
When I say that happiness comes from within, that's truth.
Yes,
the devil wants to take that away from you, but don't let him. Always look within and focus on yourself and your current life, in your specific situation, and you will see that it's a lot happier and a lot better than the devil wants you to think it is.
It is.
Okay, that again was a lot of truth, but there again it was a lot of projection. All right, hey, we've got a Crockett alert. We covered a little bit of this, the very first part of this clip in another video, but this is an extended version of that, so take a listen. I cannot believe that she's actually a lawmaker and she has no idea what makes something illegal, especially when it prints it out in simple black and white.
It's not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
It's not a crime, which is why they're so frustrated, because they really want our local law enforcement to go out and round up people when they could be looking out for the murderers and the sexual abusers as well as the robbers. They want them to go and round people up on civil accusations.
Yeah, but that's exactly who they're looking for. It's the illegal aliens that are doing all those things you just stated. She's a dumb lady.
All right. I pledge my heart. To the rainbow. To the rainbow. Of the not so typical gay camp. Of the not so typical gay camp.
Wow.
One camp. One camp. Full of pride. Full of pride. Indivisible. Indivisible. With affirmation and equal rights for all. With affirmation and equal rights for all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one word is indoctrination. Man, this is scary stuff. Scary stuff.
Watch your heads.
Why don't you pay for dinner? That seems pretty rude.
Because I only pay for dinner with my friends because it's friendship. If you're going on a date, I think the men should pay. You're on a date. It's not.
Well, I think the woman should pay.
Well,
why is that rude?
Because I'm.
What makes it? Hang on. What I'm asking is, what makes it rude if I have the expectation a woman pays on the date?
Because
why is that
you're
rude?
the man, and men are the protectors and providers by nature, and they should pay for the dates.
Also, if you're asking someone.
So wait a second. So my nature is to pay for your food? That's my nature? What?
If you
I don't see why
that's the nature of a man is not to be a pay pig for a woman's food.
It's not a pay pig for. It's just dinner. I mean, if you can't do it, it's just dinner. I don't
If
see
it's
what.
just dinner, then why don't you do it?
You guys act like you paid for dinner, that you did this like you're a hero or something. It's just dinner.
So let me get this right. Hang on. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. I want to make sure I got this straight. If you don't pay for dinner, you're a rude prick, because dinner's no big deal at all. I can pay for my own dinner.
Women.
My white professor asked me to stop spitting my poetry in an angry black woman voice. And I paused.
Yeah.
And I pondered.
Oh boy.
What voice would he like for me to possess? Like, should I slow my speech for your convenience? Should I muffle my mouth to make this seamless? Like, who should I be? How should I sound? Is my voice supposed to be quiet or loud? And if I decide to open my little black mouth, will you always call me angry?
With that attitude, yes. Every single time. Oh boy.
What's one micro-feminism act you do every day?
Saying parental leave instead of maternity leave.
No, he doesn't. There's no way that guy does that. How many times is he saying maternity leave regardless in the day or in a week or in a month or probably a year? Maybe once, if that.
I buy my boyfriend flowers. I wash the car at home and my boyfriend cooks dinner. I'll always put the girl's name first in the email if there's girls and guys.
So if I'm like walking towards a door at the same time as a man, I'll try and get there first and hold it for him.
I take just out of emails, and I also have to go back and remove all the exclamation marks and all the smiley faces. Sometimes I have multiple in one.
Okay, that girl is crazy. I don't even know what she's talking about, that email thing. And what kind of whacked out workplace is this? I would if this is truly how the workplace is in this company, I would have to quit. There's no way I could work with this many crazy females.
I give my jumper to male co-workers when they're cold.
This has got to be a troll.
And Elon Musk kisses his butt and strokes his tiny ego or big ego, whatever it is. And he doesn't get to he can take a nap while the guy was not born in this country, who was born under apartheid in South Africa, so has that mentality going on. He was pro-apartheid, as I understand it.
He's a naturalized citizen.
Right.
Now.
He's a naturalized
Now he's
citizen.
a naturalized citizen.
Oh, really? How did he do that?
Sounds
did he come over the
xenophobic.
border
He had
legally?
an H-1B visa, I
He
believe.
flew in.
Yeah, he allegedly overstayed that visa.
Yeah, but I think this is just perfectly wonderful for Trump. He can take a nap and let this foreign agent, an enemy of the United States, do his job.
Gosh. And then they...
Elon, I wouldn't go as far as to necessarily call him an enemy of the United States yet. Let's give him a little bit of time.
Of course, the sheep in the audience clap for Behart's absolutely absurd take on Elon Musk. She is not only dumb, she is a racist, and I can't believe she's still on the air. It just astounds me that the show has not been taken off the air and overhauled. I mean, really what they need is to get rid of everybody on the panel, except for maybe Alyssa. She seems to have a little bit of a sane brain now. But they need to, if they want to bring it back, it needs to be balanced at the very least. Have some nice right hosts and have some crazy left hosts, and then let the battle ensue with that. But it needs to be balanced. It can't be so just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
With International Women's Day this week, please ask Carla how women's rights to single-sex spaces and services can be protected if any man claiming to be a woman can use them. Carla.
The implication of the question seems to be that trans women are inherently a threat. And I think that's probably the point where I disagree with the caller.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, the reason why a trans woman might be excluded from a women's only space is because the trans woman is not a woman.
Well, I believe the trans women are women. And if somebody is a threat, that will be because of their particular behaviour or track record.
I'm sorry, but if there is a woman's locker room, and this actually was covered in a video a while ago, where this lady was going to a spa she'd gone to for years and years and years, and all of a sudden she walks into the locker room, and there's a dude just standing there, full naked, you know, schlong hanging out, whatever, totally exposed, because this guy told the front desk that he identifies as a woman, and apparently they had to let him go into the women's locker room and, I don't know, do whatever he was doing. And this is the threat that this question is implying. It's not so much that the trans woman, the guy delusionally believing that he is a woman, is actually physically threatening somebody. Just the mere presence of them, whether clothed or not clothed, it really doesn't matter. It's worse if they're naked. But yeah, just the mere presence of this person in a space that is supposed to be exclusively for women, born a woman, that's wrong. That's wrong. This is what this lady, she just doesn't get. I don't understand it.
Not because of whether they are trans or not.
It's time for Dave's Detox. That's cute. That's funny. Give me that tail. This is pretty funny. Stands up to the cat. It's a standoff. Cat's like, nope.
High five.
Aw.
COVID? And then at you.
Aw.
When you speak.
Aw. Oh boy. Wild turkeys. Stopping the traffic. Just sitting there in front of the bus. That's funny. Ouch. Wait, get off me, dude.
What's up, buddy?
Oh boy.
Hey, I don't have any food.
That is not what you want to see. What is going on? What is that? What? That's weird. Wow. That is a lot of puppies. Holy cow. Did she have all those puppies? That's crazy. Wow, it's a good jumper. Someone's happy. Oh, wow. They're just strolling. Just strolling. They don't care. That's cool. Aw.
Went
That's
into the church for
hysterical.
2 seconds to have a little chit chat. Come to my egg bite sitting on my seat with big old bite scrape taken out of it.
Oh no, poor guy.
That's a bad boy.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, hey, listen, that was a good detox. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, boom, boom, all that jazz. And let everybody know about Idle Hands and what we're doing here. I'm going to grow the channel and get these videos in front of more eyeballs. It's only good. It's good stuff. All right. Well, listen, until the next episode, stay safe. Know that you are loved and appreciated. And of course, until we meet again, have a great day. All right.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.